Good morning, and welcome to your pre-market report for Friday, April 17, 2026. Let's take a quick look at the global cues, domestic trends, and stocks to watch before the markets open. U.S. markets closed higher, with the Nasdaq gaining approximately 0.4%, the S&P 500 rising approximately 0.3%, and the Dow Jones up approximately 0.2%, as benchmarks extended their record-breaking streak. The rally was driven by continued optimism around Middle East peace talks, with the S&P 500 and Nasdaq hitting fresh record highs for the second straight session, reflecting sustained risk-on sentiment. Asian markets traded cautiously, mixed to negative, with regional indices remained largely range-bound with slight gains or losses. The muted sentiment comes after record highs in U.S. markets, as investors balance optimism from strong global cues with caution around rising oil prices and ongoing geopolitical uncertainty. GIFT Nifty Futures as of 8 a.m. was trading at 24,181, thereby indicating a flat opening for the Indian markets today. Crude oil prices have inched higher as concerns over fragile U.S.-Iran peace talks and potential supply risks resurfaced, keeping energy markets volatile despite recent cooling. Gold prices are trading slightly higher, supported by safe haven demand and a softer dollar, although gains remain limited due to strong global equity markets and improving risk sentiment. Wipro reported a mixed Q4, with profit declining slightly by about 2%, despite revenue growing nearly 8% year-on-year. Margins saw a slight dip, and the company gave a cautious Q1 outlook, although it announced a 15,000 crore rupee buyback at 250 rupees per share to support shareholder value. HDFC Life delivered steady growth, with profit rising around 5% and premium income up 9% year-on-year. However, margins and value of new business declined, while the company also approved a 1,000 crore rupees preferential allotment to HDFC Bank and announced a final dividend. CESC has entered into power purchase agreements with multiple companies for sourcing renewable energy from wind-solar hybrid projects. This move strengthens its clean energy portfolio and supports long-term sustainability goals. Taking cues from a mostly flat to cautious opening seen in the Asian markets, Nifty 2 is expected to open flat, with a slight negative bias at open. Another day or range-bound trading may be expected as indicated by current trends in the Asian markets. Levels will remain the same as what was mentioned in yesterday's post-market report, with supports being at 24,100, followed by 23,860, while resistances will be at 24,310, followed by 24,660. Rebound in crude oil prices towards $95 to $100, fragile U.S.-Iran peace situation, elevated valuations after recent rally, persistent FII outflows, inflation concerns due to energy prices, and global uncertainty despite record highs in U.S. markets could keep volatility elevated. Record highs in U.S. markets with continued tech strength, resilient global risk sentiment, easing inflation expectations, ongoing earnings season momentum, and stable to soft crude oil prices may support market upside. Yesterday, foreign institutional investors were net buyers of about 382 crore rupees, while domestic institutional investors were net sellers of around 3,428 crore rupees. That's your market snapshot for India on April 17, 2026. For more such updates, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Wishing you a focused and profitable trading session ahead.